episode of Lesser Known Gems of British Television. I'm Mark Heffernan. I'm a Brit Track volunteer, and I'm here with another Brit Track volunteer, Heather.
Hiya.
Heather's going to be talking about the Queens of Mystery. I'm kind of glad we're actually talking about this because so far this is going to be the only mystery show that we've talked about so far on this series. And, if there's one thing British TV is known for, it's mysteries. So, Heather, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about Queens of Mystery?
So Queens of Mystery is streaming on Amazon TV. And it's a story about a woman who becomes a police detective and returns to her hometown, where she was brought up by her three aunts. Her mother disappeared earlier in her life, and her three aunts brought her up. And they are all mystery writers. So, of course, being a police detective, they get involved in the investigations, much to her boss's chagrin. And I really like the show. If you've enjoyed other British small village kind of mysteries, your Agatha Raisins or Father Browns, you would probably really enjoy this show. It's got that small village feel, but it's really quirky too, which I really like. So I don't know if any of you out there remember, there was an American show called, oh God, all of a sudden I can't think of the name. It's called Pushing Daisies. And it had a narrator who kind of was, you don't really know who the narrator is, but he's narrating in the Queens of Mysteries. It's a she. She narrates some inner thoughts between the people. And it just makes it kind of quirky and interesting. And so, like I said, it's contemporary. So it's set in modern day. And it's just kind of fun and different. And, but it still has that, British mystery, some of the cliches that you kind of grow to love. And, it's like you can't be in a rock and roll band in a British mystery because one of your band members will die. Like that kind of stuff always happens, but it's really endearing and sweet. And it's got, a great female leads of a very, not just a young ingenue, but of varying ages. And some of us appreciate seeing, the older women represented. So it's just a really fun show. It's got one season, so it's a pretty quick watch. We're not going to get bogged down with seasons and seasons like Midsummer Murders, where if you tried to go back and watch them all, you'd commit. It's a serious time commitment. And this just has the one season so far. I did look, and they didn't have season 2 planned yet. But it's a relatively new show, so I don't know if COVID or any of the stuff that's going on has kind of put a halt in productions and maybe stopped talk of that. But I really enjoyed it. So there you go.
Oh, well, that's, one of the things, I mean, one of the more recent British mysteries that I've been watching is Keeping Faith, the one that takes place in Wales.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about that one, I didn't even know this because I'm only watched the English version, is that they actually film it in Welsh as well.
Oh gosh.
They actually film it twice, once in English and once in Welsh, and I'm like going, really?
Wow. Yeah.
Now that'd be a great way. I mean, obviously, you'd probably have to import a DVD or something from Wales. That'd be a great way to learn the Welsh language if you wanted to. I mean, you could watch the English version and then you watch the Welsh version and try and figure out what words are supposed to represent.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many British mysteries out there.
Yeah, there's so many great ones. And like I said, this is kind of a newer one, so it doesn't involve a time commitment of a bunch of seasons to go back and figure out who's who. And like I said, I've watched the Father Browns, I watched the Agatha Raisins, and because they're murder mystery writers, one of them actually is a graphic novelist as well. But it's got that. It's almost like the Murder She Wrote, where it's like you can't be friends with these people either because surely one of you will die. But so Murder She Wrote, kind of Pushing Daisies, and then you just throw it into a English village, and you really have a fun show.
Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for taking part in this
All right.
series.
All right. Well, I hope everybody gets a chance to enjoy the show, and happy con.
Yeah, happy virtual Dragon Con. See y'all at the next episode.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.